Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Today's game features a team that can get it done on the ground. The Seahawks are top 10 in rushing TDs, and they'll go up against a Bears defense that needs to be ready for that. So for the call of this Week 13 matchup, let's bring in our commentary team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Larry, we in the beautiful city of Seattle, Washington. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Chicago Bears and the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Seahawks team as they get ready here. They come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9 games.
And the way they played last week defensively, you look at the tape, it looks like they had extra guys on the field, and they throw.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a pickup of 14 there. And that leads to a Chicago first down.
Let's just go ahead and state the obvious. You're going to want a big game out of that guy. Big-time run to get things started. But even more importantly, coming in on the road, trying to silence the crowd, take them out of it a little bit, slow down the emotions of the game, and get yourselves under control and feel like, yeah, we're going to be okay on the road.
Here's Luck now on second down. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Caught left side, Bennett. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they? It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
Well, we saw the practice film this week. They wanted to focus on these intermediate passing plays, and it paid off there.
And they took that focus not just to the practice field, but in the film room to show the guys exactly what they wanted.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. And partner, sayonara to Randy Moss's 0-7 record. That is the 20th. Drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. A nickel back added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. And that is incomplete.
It's It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. Set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They come out here in the I. They go play action here on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Second down following the incompletion.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. They'll come up on a 3rd and 4 here to start things out. From the gun on third down, Luck. Over the middle, and it's caught. Brandon Marshall. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. And the back goes into motion. They are going for it. It's Luck. They'll throw underneath for Gurley. And they're going to get the first down here as he's up to the 14. It's a 4-yard pickup. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. 7 yards to go on second down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time.
Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Chicago. Their dangerous wide receiver with his 28th touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Luck on first down. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Martellus Bennett, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. And on 2nd and 10 now. On 2nd and 10, Luck. Flushed out right. And he whips that one incomplete there. They were looking for Marshall that time, and now it's 3rd down. So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on 3rd down.
And the defense almost got one there, partner.
That could have been his first pick. He's been good so far, but you're right, that was nearly a costly mistake.
Sometimes you get a little bit too confident when the game's going along as it has been for him.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
As far as I'm concerned, Andrew Luck can do it all. I mean, he's an underrated runner, toughness in the pocket, strong and stout. But let's face it, the money, that comes from his arm.
And smart, valedictorian of his high school class in Houston. Then he goes to Stanford. He's got it all. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
On second down, here's Luck. Dancing to his left. And his throw here's incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion.
As a general rule, receivers love the comeback route because it puts them right in the sight line to the guy.
Looking for Marshall, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And there. 2 minutes to play in the second quarter. The offense gets ready to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. Give him 13 on the pickup there. And it'll be a Chicago first down. So a pause here for us as well. Time to pay some bills. back to CenturyLink Field after this. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. 22 yards on the pickup there. And that leads to a Chicago first down.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him. We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First-level defensive line, second-level linebackers, third-level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first-level run, and it was stopped by a second-level player. You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Sliding out of the pocket. That is caught at the 7-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Here's Luck now on second down. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. They're big. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, it's Luck. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down. Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Have to give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. They were prepared. Ordinarily, when they take the big shot downfield to the big guy, that's usually a mismatch that the offense is used to winning. But the preparation showed for the defense, and they were able to bat it away.
Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more. They have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall. They absolutely have to win. And pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's a nut. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Seahawks football first. Start this next possession. The score, 7-0. On to the field now. They couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front? Creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility.
So they run it on second down. Now let's see what third down brings here for the offense. Throwing on third down, Luck. Escaping the pressure right. They find some open field here.
Holding defense.
Thought he may have gotten away with one there, but the ref caught him, and it's holding. Now a first down throw, Luck. Dumps it off to Gurley. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. And they'll run it with McCoy. LaShawn McCoy unable to get to the marker. And the Seahawks are going to take... Football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The one running back is Gurley. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And now this is back-to-back weeks that he has treated us with a really solid performance.
We know he's great. We expect it. But this is pretty special what we're watching here. We're watching a guy in total command of every situation, throwing the ball well, guiding his team, moving them. This is a whole lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, it was fun last week. Sometimes it feels like we're at all these games. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. They're running with Gurley. Todd Gurley unable to get it past the line. And the Seahawks are going to take... Football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up the play action and throw the football. You control the clock because then you have the...
And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Frank Clark in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there with... Drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is... And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Again, they run with Gurley. So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. That'll go as a loss of 9, and it leads to third down. Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And they're able to bring it. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back.
A nickel look by Seattle on third down.
Yep, 5 defensive backs now. They run. It's Gurley. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And they'll indeed take a knee. A road win.